What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am Shelby Nave, and today we are back for our last mob movie commentary. At least for right now. As I said in I think my last video, I've been kind of on a mob movie spree for a while, and after this movie, which is going to be Donnie Brasco by the way, I think that it is time for me to just go ahead and move on to some other topics, you know, do some different video essays, react to some movies that relate to those topics, which obviously doesn't mean that I won't ever react to a mob movie again. I just have been doing this for a few months now, and I'm ready to move on to a new topic. But nonetheless, as I said, today we're gonna be watching Donnie Brasco for the very first time. Obviously, I'm just as excited to get into this one because it is, again, based on a true story. It is a movie telling the story of Joe Pistone, I think is how you say his name, who was an FBI agent who infiltrated the Bonanno family under the name Donnie Brasco. So yeah, I'm hella excited to see this. This is definitely going to be a story that takes a completely different approach to all the other mob movies that we watched so far. I mean, all the other movies were basically told from the perspective of somebody who is in the mob or an associate of the mob, and this story is obviously going to be told from the perspective of somebody who's working for the other side of the law. So yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump into this movie. Oh boy, who makes this movie this time? TriStar. Okay. So Sony made this. Following is based on a true story. Yeah, it is.
Forget about it. Cadillac got more acceleration. It's got more power. Got more leg room for your legs. It's got more power.
You just said that. Start to repeat yourself.
I said that.
You're getting seen up.
Oh my god, he looks so different than Michael Corleone.
Who's that? Who? The guy by the bar with the mustache.
It's the death.
That's Don. Don the jeweler.
He's a wise guy.
No, he's a connected guy.
Connected, huh?
It's honestly weird seeing Johnny Depp so young and not in a ridiculous role. He can play a large array of characters though, gotta give him that.
You're Don the jeweler. Yeah. There's some beautiful thing.
Is you should give it to somebody that don't know any better, because that's a fugazi.
It's a what?
That's a fugazi. How do you know it's a fugazi? You looked at it for 2 seconds.
I'm gonna show you something.
He just keeps those in his pocket.
What about this?
What do you want me to say? Go ahead, try and sell it. You want to be a Dunsky?
You know who you're talking to, my friend?
Hey, Left. Come on, have a spritzer.
His name's Left.
Embarrass myself. My family, my children, my mother can hold her head up in any neighborhood in this city when she walks down the block. See, in all the 5 boroughs, I'm known. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
I didn't mean no disrespect. It's a misunderstanding, right?
Where you go?
All right?
Sit down there.
Oh boy.
You gonna walk out on me?
You have a fake. What do you want him to do?
You got a car?
I got a car.
Well, let's go get your car.
And do what? You want him to just drive you around somewhere?
Put that window up. I'm gonna catch a draft.
Gonna catch a draft as you're hotboxing in his car.
You owe me $8 grand.
Wait, I gave you the diamond.
He says it's a fugazi.
What's a fugazi?
Fake.
Left, that is my wife's fucking diamond ring.
It's a fugazi, Left.
Hey, I don't know what your problem is.
Let me talk to this fucking guy for a second. Just give me a half a fucking second with a guy, would you?
Hey, I got a fucking black belt, pal. So you
I have a black belt. You look like it.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Shut the fuck up. What kind of car do you drive?
A Porsche.
What kind of keys? Fucking keys.
Everybody's just watching this happen and turns a blind eye.
Whose car is it now?
Left. Just left.
All right, go.
One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you.
Why'd you pay for that drink, Don? Wise guy never pays for a drink.
He's not wise. Or is he?
That cracks me up. I got 26 fucking hits under my belt. You're the one he's scared of.
26 hits? Do they keep count? I feel like you probably have to. Unless if you're a Joe Pesci character, who's not in this movie, I don't think.
Want to check in with me tomorrow?
Yeah. All right.
He's taking a liking to this guy. Contact has been made. Thy friendship is forming.
Don the jeweler is good at it.
Where's he from, Joey?
Florida. He's a jewel guy.
We're
Jewel guy.
Where? Where, Florida? The beach?
I said I knew him, Left. I didn't say I fucked him. My friend Lefty's asking about you. Don't embarrass me, capiche? Because if you do, one of us is gonna whack you out.
That's not good.
Wow. Just lay it out there for him. Why does he kind of look like Rocky Balboa?
When I introduce you, I'm gonna say, this is a friend of mine. That means you're a connected guy. If I said instead, this is a friend of ours, that would mean you were a made guy.
Oh, so I didn't know that distinguish... What the freak am I trying to say? I didn't know that those two phrases were distinguished from each other. Does that work?
You gotta get rid of that mustache, because that's against the rules.
Really?
Dress like I dress.
You gotta look the part! But also, mustaches aren't allowed? Whoa, them some red boots.
Hey, Sonny, how you doing?
Sonny.
Sonny Red.
Who's this guy?
This is Donnie, a friend of mine.
You gonna make this week's vig? Because I don't have to come looking for you. You hear me?
Scary. Jeez. Oh my god, look at that outfit.
How you doing?
Oh, you're here for my dad?
Yeah.
Ben was watching TV. You met Tommy?
Yes, we met. Thank you.
Yes, we met just now.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, thank you.
Murder!
Oh, no, me. Look at this.
Did they give themselves like the same amount of money? Because that would be kind of funny.
Left, I don't want to spoil your day.
Come on.
Aw,
Hey,
he
no man
likes
gonna be alone
you.
on Christmas. Come on in here. You think I cook like them gumbas in book? Punch of salt.
A punch of salt.
Punch or pinch?
Punch. What did I say? I said pinch.
Nah, you said punch.
Sometimes you don't make no fucking sense, Donnie. Wherever you go, the best cooks are men.
Okay, that's only why women have been the cooks for how many generations?
What the fuck is it? Annette.
Oh my god. He's the cook of the family?
Hey, Pop, I'm going out for a couple hours, okay?
My own fucking son's a junkie. Can you believe it?
Damn.
You don't know the worries I got, Donnie. I put a bet on a horse. That horse don't do what it's supposed to do. Like every fucking thing else in my life. I got cancer to prick. I'm in the medical books for that. I got this boat, too. This 50-foot Betchel with twin Chryslers. I had to get rid of it. The money I owe Sonny Red. The vig alone is $3,000 a week.
Who's that guy with him?
Oh, I got Bruno. That's his son.
I like to put a dent in that guy's head.
You don't do that, Donnie. You don't touch him.
No, I know. I'm saying I wish I could, you know.
Guy like you doesn't touch a maid guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I did yesterday? I went in front of all the skippers. The cocksucker Sonny Red, all of them. I went on a record with you. You know what that means? Nobody can touch you now. I'm your man because I represent you. So keep your nose clean, be a good earner, follow the rules, and who knows, maybe one day when they open the books, you get straightened out.
Well, dang.
Become a wise guy.
Oh, he really just tucked him right under his wing.
Thanks a lot. It was excellent.
You think you can spot me a couple?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
I'll get back to you. Now, you got it here. There you go. Here. I'll get back to you on this.
Yeah.
Believe me. Call me tomorrow. Right?
Did he just take his Christmas present back? Okay.
Hello.
Look what the reindeer drank.
Merry Christmas. I was working.
Who works Christmas Day, Joe?
I do. Where's the kids?
Well, they couldn't wait anymore.
Well, that's nice. Christmas, they can't wait up for their father.
Yes, kids.
If you had any idea what I was doing today.
No, I don't have an idea because you don't tell me.
Yeah.
Remember?
Well, that's right, because it's for your own protection.
Probably not the answer she wants to hear.
You're getting the checks, right?
Yeah, I'm getting the checks.
Then don't say it like it's nothing, because it's not nothing.
It's not nothing, but it's not husband.
You said it was going to be 3 months. It's going on 2 years.
Ooh.
Christmas Day, you don't show up, so Mommy puts on the Santa suit. Mommy hangs the lights. Mommy carves the roast.
You just leave it alone.
It would be so much easier if you
Just
told
give
me
me a
what goes
break.
on with these guys. Just what
Just
you
shut
do,
up,
just
please.
something, just where
leave me
you go.
alone.
This seems like a healthy, functional relationship they're in.
Terry and Carrie are at my mother's. Why don't you go pick them up?
Where's Sherry?
Sherry is with her boyfriend.
Terry, Carrie, and Sherry.
What do I get for Christmas, huh? Empty fucking house?
I wanted to be alone with you. Oh, God.
What a turn of events.
All right. What's going on, kids? Am I getting a silent treatment? I'll make a bet with you. I'll bet you it's $20 that you can't get through this entire meal without saying 3 words.
You lose.
Damn, tough crowd. 3 girls. That's tough.
Look at this. Oh, can you believe this? Oh, the boss gets whacked. The fucking boss.
Jeez. Was that like Carmine Gigante?
You don't want to go? You want me to turn around? I'll turn around.
What are you gonna do? Take a left off the fucking bridge?
Oh, come on, not here. I'm saying after the bridge.
No, I gotta go. Sonny sent for me.
You got sent for by Sonny Red?
Did I say Sonny Red? Not Sonny Red, Sonny Black.
I left Sonny Black as your friend. What's the big deal?
The whole time Sonny Black's in the can. I watched out for all of them. Me, I was the only one. Nobody else gave a fuck.
But you don't care, Sonny Black. What are you worried about then?
Donnie, you know, sometimes I think In that orphanage, they dropped you on your fucking head. You think I don't know how a hit gets set up? How many times I've been on the other end of that fucking phone? In our thing, you get sent for, you go in alive, you come out dead, and it's your best friend that does it.
Yeah, I feel like in Goodfellas they talked about that too. Anytime you need people the most, that's when they usually whack you. And they come with smiles, they come as your friend.
Anything should happen to me, make sure Annette gets the car.
I feel like he can't be killed this soon in the movie. His like freaking mentor or whatever. Is he supposed to be coming in? Feel like you should wait in the car or something.
Oh, shit!
Just a casual lion.
What's he got to do with me?
It's a gift from me.
What's he supposed to do with it?
Now you're under me.
Sonny got up.
Rusty's gonna run the whole thing from the can. Sonny Red's got Little Italy. I got Brooklyn.
That's why you sent for me?
Well, yeah. Why? What'd you think he was gonna get whacked?
Kinda, yeah, that's exactly what he thought. Yeah, lion. They just have him casually in the car.
30 years I'm earning. 26 guys I clipped. Do I get up? No, they passed me by.
Poor Lefty got passed up. She's doing the thing! She's doing it! Is this like the time of disco? Seriously? Oh, that's so annoying. There's always gotta be one hothead that just willy-nilly for no reason kills people. Yeah, now a secret agent just witnessed the taking out of somebody who already paid.
This is Dean Blanford. He's from Washington.
Joe.
Call me Donnie. I don't want to get confused.
I know what you mean, pal. Sometimes
Donnie.
you get so busy, even I forget my own name.
Well, he's also living a double life, literally.
Well, we have an agent down in Miami. Now, his operation is potentially very sweet. Problem is, it's starting to languish right now, and it needs jump-starting. Now, the Bureau would like you to go down there and see if you could interest some of your mob friends. Now, if you vouch for Richie Gatso...
I ain't gonna vouch for nobody I don't know. Hey, look at, I vouch for the guy could wind up dead.
So could he. You know, you're not the only one out there risking your life, bud.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say when you're not actually in the life at risk of being killed.
Take off shoes. Please, take off shoes.
What, are you kidding me?
Why
Forget
does he
about it. I
not?
ain't doing it.
I'm afraid it's necessary.
Forget it. I ain't taking my fucking shoes off.
Donnie,
What?
take your shoes off.
I ain't taking my shoes off. What?
I want to eat sometime tonight.
Sonny, what do you want me to do?
Why does he not
You
want
me
to take off
orders
his
from a fucking
shoes?
Jap? Listen, I had to grow up in an orphanage because my old man was killed down there in Okinawa, all right?
Yeah, because it's that man's fault.
You must take off your shoes.
Oh, come on. It's his restaurant. Oh my god. He doesn't deserve this. This is so mean. All because you didn't want to take off your shoes. And also, why do you not want to take off your shoes? Are you wearing some special FBI socks or something? Oh no, now he's participating. You guys are gonna kill him! All because he wanted you to take off your shoes in his restaurant? God, this is infuriating. Yeah, what do you have in there? That makes sense. He has the recorder in his shoe. On his boot. Got it. Alright. That makes sense. But also, that poor guy just got beaten so bad just to keep you from getting exposed. Wow, and his freaking mob friends just jumped on board. And as soon as Donnie made up this, like, story of why he's not going to take off his shoes, the rest of them were like, yeah, no, we're not gonna take off our shoes either.
This Sonny Red's got $1 million a month with his trucks in Jersey. What do I get? Steak knives and parking meters.
There's a guy I know down in Florida. He says it's fucking wide open down there.
Yeah, where, Florida?
Florida, the beach.
Yeah, all the economy's moving down there. They call it the Sun Belt.
What's the matter? You don't think they got their own wise guys in Florida?
You're from there down there, Florida, huh, Donnie?
A lot of parking meters down in Florida.
That was the fakest sounding punch ever.
You guys think this is funny, huh? 50 grand a month. Kick up to Rusty. Every month!
Jesus.
Tell you right now, you better start earning or somebody's gonna get clipped.
Yep.
Donnie, I see you siding up to Sonny Black with my eyes.
I ain't siding up to Sonny Black.
He goes to Florida. You're responsible. And I'm responsible because I represent you. You think you can trust Sonny Black. You can't trust Sonny Black.
Fucking guy Richie calls me up. He says, look, I'm getting hassled by a couple of half-ass wise guys. So he's looking for a partner, you know, to give him a little peace of mind. He's got this nightclub to run down there.
Boy. Miami. It's a little vacation.
Where is this guy?
I don't know, Left.
Yikes, it's gonna be your booty if he doesn't show up.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Don, huh? You brought the cavalry, huh?
What is that outfit? He no likey.
King's Court, huh? Where every man is a king.
This guy's weird.
What kind of a man is a Malvo? He won't provide for his own wife.
I'm telling you, Left, this guy's all right.
You vouch for him.
He's like, I don't want to.
He's all
You
right
vouch
then.
for the guy, Don.
Look, I'm just making an introduction, Left. You gotta make the decision.
This would be something, you know? We had my own lounge down here.
What about Sonny?
Imagine Sonny Black operating down here. Sonny Black belongs in Brooklyn. 30 years I'm busting my hump. I ought to show something for what I did. This ain't New York down here. New York with the politics, all the old beefs and the grudges. Down here, a guy like me could sit down with the boss, get out from under, be a free agent again. I'm telling you, Donnie, nothing but right.
Lefty's got something to prove. Sounds like a good spot.
Lefty wants to ask Santo Traficante for permission to operate down here. You gotta give me a boat.
We can't afford that kind of money.
Oh, so that's where they're operating.
Santo Traficante is the boss of Florida. He sits on the fucking commission. Did you know that? Hey, I need a boat for this fucking sit-down, would you?
I'm a Mormon, mister. Now clean it up.
Joe, I think you got a malfunction on your tape recorder.
Okay.
There it is. How's you doing business with your caballeros?
Gonna be another example of drug business being bad business. And he's doing this literally at the same motel. Fuck. Now both of them think that they got caught doing something sketchy.
A guy like Santo Traficante, I mean, he's been around since the mustache Pete's. You gotta respect the man. Donnie, you get that boat yet?
Nah, I'm working on it.
Donnie, don't tell me no. You gotta get that boat. Don't disappoint me again, Donnie, please.
Disappoint you again? Since when did I disappoint you?
Forget about it.
For real, when has he like not done what you told him to?
It's like what we call each other.
Right. Friend of mine, friend of ours, yeah.
Hey, a boss appreciates a thing like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing an amazing job, you know.
Finally, a little credit.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Wow.
What's forget about it?
Forget about it. It's like, if you agree with someone, like Raquel Welch is one great piece of ass, forget about it. But then, if you disagree, like a Lincoln is better than a Cadillac, forget about it. But then, it's also like if something is the greatest thing in the world, like Minguero's peppers, forget about it, you know?
They don't get it.
Sometimes it just means, forget about it.
Simple as that.
Let me tell you something, I don't get this boat for Lefty.
Forget about it.
Fucking forget about it.
Say, you know that sting operation? Where the agents dress up like Arabs and try to bribe congressmen?
Yeah.
They got a boat down here.
Huh?
Abscam.
That's right.
Hey, Richie, what, you trying to get me killed with that fucking suit?
What?
Oh boy. This guy's gonna blow it. He's gonna blow the cover. The left hand. Ain't that interesting? Lefty, the left hand.
Mr. Traficante, this is Lefty, a friend of ours.
I don't know what to say.
A friend of ours.
A great moment in my life. That's the boat I arranged for you, Mr. Traficante. Any questions? You ask me.
Where's Sonny Black?
Sonny Black.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he's here. He wasn't invited.
That's what I call a boat.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so did he get the info from the guy with the stupid suit?
Respect, huh?
Passed up once again. The thing that he totally arranged. Sad. I feel bad for Lefty.
I don't even want to look at you.
What do I do now?
You stabbed the wrong fucking guy in the back, my friend.
Do you think I said something to Sonny?
I'm so disgusted with you. You know that?
He didn't do anything.
Oh, that Traficante's something else, boy, I'll tell you. Forget about Sonny Red, his trucks in Jersey. This is all I want.
So what do you think, we're gonna head back to New York pretty soon or what?
Not you. I want you to represent me down here, Donnie.
Oh, hey.
Get that club going. King's Court.
How'd you find out about that?
You know, Sonny, I really appreciate the offer and everything, but I got a lot of things going on in New York.
You know, Lefty's a dynamite guy. There's no doubt about it. You know, he looked after me when I was in the can. And that's something that I don't forget. The problem is that, you know, you think that he's helping you, but he's hurting you.
I don't want to be stepping on nobody's toes. I mean, if it wasn't for Left,
That's it. Look, you belong to me now.
That's a scary thought. Poor Lefty. Now Sonny is wanting to move Donnie up over Lefty too. Lefty's just gonna be feeling betrayed left and right.
This is Donnie. He's a friend of ours.
Oh, Lord.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my God. Lefty's gonna get so mad. They did do him dirty.
Hey, Donnie. Yeah. Stick around. I'm going to get a paper.
No, Johnny Depp really looks like a mobster.
That's Holman, U.S. Attorney, coming at us. The guy on the right.
Christian, what are we gonna do?
Uh-oh.
All right, why don't you just shut the fuck up and I'll take care of it.
Joe Pistone. Don't worry. Joe Pistone?
Shouldn't this guy know that this guy could be working?
Hey, what are you doing?
Grab my cock. The fuck? What am I doing?
Shut up. Keep your mouth shut.
Ah! That guy probably should have known that he's a special agent undercover. Jeez, OP.
Get me on the next flight back. Don't call me Joe again, I'll cut your fucking throat. You understand that, you piece of shit?
Don't call him Joe. He's Donnie.
I want a divorce.
What? Oh no.
You know, he comes home all hours of the night without announcing when and why, where he's been for the last 3 months.
Oh.
He leaves me with the house and the kids and the bills, but not a husband.
Joe, what do you think you're running from?
He's an agent. It's working.
You and your mafia faggots can go screw each other. I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Jesus.
You want to know why we went to him? I was hoping he could come up with one good reason for me not to leave you because I don't have one anymore.
You gonna leave me? You gonna leave me, Maggie?
These relationships are always so toxic and unhealthy.
Donnie, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know. I checked in with Annette, and she said something.
You called her from Florida?
No, I was up here. I had a few things to take care of.
I want you to go back down to Florida. You belong to Sonny now.
Left. I came here to be with you. I want to help you out. You're my man. I'm here for you.
I don't want you here, Donnie.
He's mad at you.
I ain't gonna forget about it. Come on. Hey, look, I'm gonna stay here with you. You wanna kick the shit out of me? I'm gonna be right here.
He's just trying to be there for you.
He's made no progress.
He's gonna be all right. He'll be all right, love.
Yeah.
I love you, Donnie.
You have no idea who he is. He's probably gonna backstab you and arrest you or something. This would be hard for special agents. You have to actually build seemingly real relationships with these people.
Look at it, huh? Open and nice.
Place is a goddamn palace for Christ.
Okay, Donnie.
This is the take.
Put this bag someplace safe, yeah?
The boss likes him. The boss is a fan. Oh, the lion. This poor lion. I feel like he's probably not properly taken care of. What the freak? What'd he do? Coming in, ruin on all the fun. Why are you breaking their glasses for? Did they have to completely, like, ransack the place?
You know how fucking embarrassed I am?
Like this, I gotta go back to New York. Make this right with Rusty. Face that cocksucker Sonny Red.
Usually, the cops are so fucking dumb. It takes them 3 months just to get wind something's going on. All this time, how these cops know so much?
How do they know
Gotta be a
so
snitch.
much? There's a snitch here. Oh no, Lefty, you're gonna expose Donnie. Who do y'all trust the least?
That punk is finished down here.
I can't believe it. All right. They busted up the club. Your pal, he has to answer for what happened. He sits down with us, it's done. The whole fucking crew.
That was Sonny Red's guy.
Wants to have a sit down in Little Italy. That cocksucker Sonny Red rubbed my nose in Florida because of a fucking rat. Forget about it. Hey, Donnie, you right up front. You know what to do when you find that rat, right, Left?
Could be I found him already.
Ah! Ah! They don't suspect it was Donnie who ratted, do they?
Where are you going? Wait in the car.
Most made guys never get to participate in the sit-downs. No, sorry. Most not made guys don't get to participate in the sit-downs. Oh boy, here we go.
Ah, shit, the bulb is out.
Yeah, nothing like a surprise Sonny Black is gonna get.
Get out of here. Damn
He's
right.
never gonna know what hit him.
We do it the better.
Oh boy. Oh my god.
Paulie, go get Donnie.
Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, go get Donnie. Go have this FBI agent witness what you just did. He's like, what did you just make me walk into?
Big trim.
Ew, are they gonna like
Shut the fuck up.
chop him up?
Donnie's gonna help you.
Ah! Ah! Could you like morally, ethically be able to do that? What the? They think he was the rat? Jeez.
All right, come on.
Ew, 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 ew. Gross.
Nicky wasn't a rat.
You was down there. You have eyes.
20 years, you know a guy, you fucking whack him out over a lounge?
He held out on a coke deal.
And what does one thing got to do with the other?
He could have got whacked out just for that.
There wasn't a rat
True.
in Florida.
It was a rat.
There was not a rat in Florida. Richie fucked up paying off the cops. That's why the club got busted. Richie didn't pay off the fucking cops. Nicky didn't have anything to do with it.
Oh, he got whacked for no reason.
Nicky was a rat because Sonny Black says he was a rat.
We just listen to everything Sonny says.
Who the fuck am I? I'm a spoke on a wheel. And so is he, and so are you.
Standard procedure is that he is to check in with us every day. Now, maybe you might miss a day or two here or there, but
it was 3 weeks ago.
I demand right now that you tell me where my husband is.
Because we don't know.
Please help us here.
You want me to help you out? You want me to help out the FBI that used my husband and sucked him dry?
Yeah.
You don't
real
care
low.
when he's dead, have I lied, do you?
Nope.
You want him to follow procedure. Follow procedures so you can cover your asses.
Mrs. Stone, there is a war going on in the Mafia family where Joe is undercover.
He's right in the line of fire, not because he's one of us, because he's one of them.
He was here a week ago. He snuck into the house after I was asleep, and he didn't even wake me up, didn't even say hello to me. He came to get a sport coat.
I really do feel bad for her. That would be a sucky position to be in.
Here it is now. Sonny Red's kid Bruno has disappeared. As long as he's on the loose, ain't none of us safe.
You got no idea where the guy is?
Well, he's got a nickel a day coke habit. He's gonna turn up somewhere. We got the contract. This thing gets done right. When the books open up, I'm proposing you for membership.
Ooh.
You know what that means?
Gonna be a made guy.
It means I can't fuck it up.
Hey, you read my mind, huh? You're gonna be a made guy, Donnie.
Ah! He's probably so conflicted internally. It's just like, wow, look, I'm accomplishing things and moving up ranks in the mob, but also I'm an FBI agent.
Hey, Rod, I'm freezing here.
You can tell him.
Hey, you know that boat you used to have, that Bertram? How much is it? A boat like that?
Well, you could get a sports fisherman for maybe 300 U's. Why are you asking me about boats, Donnie? Huh?
I was just wondering. I was curious, you know.
You curious about boats?
Yeah.
After what we just said, you losing your marbles on me or what?
Nah, I'm all right.
You hit this cocksucker and you leave him in the street. Come on.
Oh yeah, because isn't like a big initiation to become a made guy, you have to whack someone?
You want to tell me what's going on?
No, go back to bed. I'm looking for something, all right?
It's not gonna work.
Where is it?
There's $300,000 in that bag.
How do you know what's in that bag?
I counted it.
What do you mean you counted it? It's none of your business.
Joe, you could go to jail for this.
Oh, fuck up. Nobody's going to jail. Where's the goddamn bag?
You're becoming like them, you know that?
Yeah, he is. What is up with these freaking men punching their wives, girlfriends, husbands, their husbands? What is it with these freaking men hitting their wives, girlfriends, whoever? I'm so not okay with it. I think she has a right to be curious about whatever the hell you're doing. And you are becoming like them, so she's not wrong.
Did you ever once ask yourself how I make it through my days? I pretend I'm a widow. I pretend you're dead. That's how my life makes sense to me.
Oh my god. You're not really a part of her life anyway.
This job is eating me alive. I can't breathe anymore. And if I come out, this guy Lefty dies. Because he vouched for me. Because he stood up for me. I live with that every day. I'm not becoming like them, Maggie. I am them.
At least he's honest and has like accepted it.
Bruno's here. He's down the end of the pier. I'd like to pop him, throw him in the water, take the fucking boat.
You know, you said a couple of times how if you had that Bertram again, you drive down to the pier with a net, just go. Do you mean it?
Mean it? Who am I, Rockefeller? I'm gonna go buy a boat.
I'm saying, what if? I got a couple of things going on the side there, a couple of jewel things. Maybe I could get that kind of money for you.
Ooh, he's trying to send him away.
You gonna find money for me to get a boat?
Maybe.
Give him the money so he can get away.
What if I could hand you a bag full of money right now? You could leave this life.
Donnie, listen to me. I'm gonna show you something, Donnie. And then I want you to think very carefully about what you say to me. That's a federal boat, Donnie.
Uh-oh.
You think I knew that was a federal boat? You think I'm a fucking rat?
If you're a rat, then I'm the biggest fucking mutt in the history of the mafia.
Even if this thing is a federal boat left, they scam all these other people. They didn't scam us. We had a great party. We walked away from it.
How do you know that we walked away from it?
Well, we're sitting here, right? So they tried to outsmart us, but we outsmarted them. You gotta believe me.
This is just gonna be even more heartbreaking when he inevitably will find out he's an agent.
Let's go do this work. Do him back of the ear, like pushing a button. Bing, bing.
Yeah.
Don't freeze up. Never says it's all right. I'm your best friend.
Oh, no. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna do it?
Come on, Don.
Don't tell him nothing, Don! Don't say nothing to him, you all right?
Fuck you, it's not
You're
over.
all right, Donnie?
I'm not coming out.
There'll be a mouthpiece here 24 hours, Don!
It's over, Joe.
But he didn't actually do the hit. Urgent. Effective immediately. Operation Donnie Brasco terminated. No good.
You've known this guy as Donnie Brasco. That's not his real name. Truth is, he's been an FBI agent all along.
Oh, he's good. He feels so betrayed. All of them probably feel so foolish and played.
You believe those fucking guys? There's no way Donnie's an agent.
They don't believe that Donnie's an agent?
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Was that for me?
No. There's a guy I gotta go see. And then don't wait up for me tonight.
No?
All right, nah, I don't know how long I'm gonna be. If Donnie calls, tell him if there's gonna be anyone, I'm glad it was him.
Do you think he's gonna get whacked? He's leaving all of his stuff?
In grateful recognition for meritorious service, allow me to present you with this medal and this check for $500.
Hold the check up.
$500? That's it? After all of that work he did and all of that intel? Seems like a lot of work, a lot of time, and a lot of loss with your family for $500.
Come on, honey, come home.
Collected by Donnie Brasco led to over 200 indictments and over 100 convictions. Oh my god. Wow. That's nuts. Well, at least it seems like he could have mended things with his wife and his family, but yeah, that sucks. The entire mob family that he was a part of probably not only feels very betrayed by him, but a lot of them probably got convicted because of him. Ooh. Now I'm gonna throw it to my future self for some final thoughts. Hi! I've gotten a new mic since you saw me last. I'm still figuring it out. This is my first time actually using it to record something. But anyway, welcome to Current Me, guys. I have some final thoughts over Donnie Brasco. Obviously, the movie is based off the real life of Joe Pistone and his book that he wrote over his life as an undercover agent in the mafia, which he still, like, to this day is in the witness protection program because there's still a contract out on his head. So yeah, he will probably be forever in danger. But a big thing that I thought made this movie different and actually stand out compared to other mob movies that we've been watching is that this film tends to veer away from like traditional mob movie tropes. Like it still has a lot of them, but we aren't as much focused on them. You know, most mob movies hang around the themes of like power, money, violence, respect, etc. Whereas in this movie, it seems like the main theme is actually friendship. Specifically, the like very special bond between Donnie and Lefty. This movie also doesn't really seem to show mobsters in as much of like a glorifying light as we've seen in previous movies, especially since this film doesn't really focus on the like higher up mobsters, but rather the lower level mobsters who don't really have a lot of money and, at least in Lefty's case, are actually in a lot of debt. But nonetheless, I mean, this movie is incredibly intriguing. I mean, not only do we have an FBI agent walking into some very dangerous territory trying to take down mobsters, but it also gets very complicated as Donnie is forming a genuine friendship with Lefty, and his actions could quite literally cost Lefty his life. It got to the point where Joe, or Donnie, is getting so absorbed into the life that it seems like he's actually having a hard time differentiating where his true loyalties lie. Is it to the government? Is it to his wife and family? Or is it to these wise guys and their unique lifestyle? Michael Francis, who is a ex-Columbo mobster who has a YouTube channel, who he, talks about a whole bunch of mob stuff on his channel, says that he thought that this movie was one of the most authentic mob movies that he's ever seen. And he also said that he thought it was Al Pacino's best mob movie performance, which, is pretty impressive. Pacino's been in a lot of mob movies, so to say that he thinks this is the best one that he's been in, that's a pretty high bar, I'd say. But yeah, even the real life Joe Pistone also said that he thought this movie was like 85% accurate to the real story, but they did portray the mob how it was actually like in real life. So now let's talk about some of the characters, mainly Donnie and Lefty, and how their true stories compared to the movie. Let's obviously start with Joe/Donnie. Well, first off, Operation Donnie Brasco became a thing during a time in New York where pretty much entire industries were getting run by the mob. I mean, they were pretty much at the height of their power during this time. I talk a lot about this time period of the mob in my History of the Mob video if you're curious. But basically, a lot of trucks and stuff were getting hijacked by the mob, and these trucks would sometimes be holding like major amounts of money in whatever goods it is that they're carrying. So it was situations like this where the government was like, we really need to get somebody on the inside to actually take down the mob because they're tangled up in pretty much everything, and we need to do something. Joe Pistone was picked for the job not only because he is part Sicilian, but he grew up around the environment that other mobsters did. Not to mention, he was apparently fluent in Italian and knew the lingo that the mobsters went by, so he was really kind of the perfect man for the job. He was also very known known for having like street smarts. So obviously he had to get a new identity for the job, which was Donnie Brasco. And since he was an FBI agent, he had to have some sort of cover that was non-violent. So he was a jewel thief, or said he was a jewel thief. He like actually had to learn jewels and stuff so he could be a convincing and authentic, if you will, jewel thief guy person. And you know, obviously becoming an earner is the quickest way to move up ranks in the mob. So Brasco was obviously bringing a bunch of like jewels and watches and like stuff like that to the mob, and he was a good earner. They said in the movie that he was a good earner, and I think that's how he also became more trusted and well liked. So Joe was actually introduced to the Bonanno family by Tony Murrah, but it was Tony's violent tendencies that actually caused Joe to distance himself from him. I mean, even by like mafia standards, Tony Murrah was like a madman. And since obviously an FBI agent can't knowingly participate in criminal operations, he really had to kind of distance himself from that. But that was okay because he was actually then introduced to Benjamin Lefty Guns Ruggiero, who was basically his ticket into the mob. And the mob got suspicious of Joe several times while he was trying to work his way into the mob, which he basically just had to keep talking himself out of things, usually by turning the tables around on whoever is getting suspicious of him. It's like an FBI training, like interrogation tactic type thing. But also, like, Lefty went to bat for him a lot too. There was a number of occasions where he was ordered to carry out a hit on somebody, and he either had to like talk his way out of it, or the FBI would have to stage the hit. But I mean, at the time, the mob didn't know any different, so this proved his like loyalty and commitment to the family. But yeah, I mean, he got claimed by Lefty and now belonged to the Bonanno family, and Lefty was going to vouch for him to become a made man, which he almost became a made man, and that's actually really impressive. His entire time infiltrating the mafia was a 6-year operation, and he actually didn't want the operation to end just yet. I mean, he was literally about to be made. He was about to get so much more access to more information and more people. But I guess the FBI figured that if he had to become like an official criminal, if you will, in order to take down other criminals, like that wasn't a good idea. Forget about it. But one thing that definitely shocked me was that he was only paid $500 for a 6-year operation. Like, that is beyond me. Like, I'm sure he was getting paid throughout his time because obviously, you know, he had a family to still send money back to and take care of, and he had to like have something to live off of. But $500 for a 6-year operation that led to the arrest of over 100 mobsters, that just seems a little off. As I said, there's still a contract out on Joe Pistone's head, and actually the whole Donnie Brasco operation situation caused the mob to change some of their rules, one of them being that initiates usually have to kill somebody in order to become a part of the mob, and also 2 made men have to vouch for you, not just one. The last thing I want to say about Donnie/Joe is that I was really impressed by Johnny Depp's performance. Honestly, I know him best as Captain Jack Sparrow, so it was really cool to see just how convincing he was as a mobster. Alright, moving on to Lefty. First of all, Lefty is a major contrast in character for Al Pacino. Obviously, we're used to seeing him as the boss in The Godfather, and now he's like a low-level soldier in this movie, but he still plays it so well. And I think something that's particularly interesting about Lefty's part in this story is that Donnie seemed to pop up in his life when he was desperately needing somebody to trust. Like, his life was kind of literally on a standstill, like at a halt. He has cancer, he wasn't moving up any mob ranks, and his son was a junkie, which clearly really bothered him. And in a way, I feel like Donnie kind of filled in a void with Lefty because they seemed to form almost a like father-son like relationship, since Lefty definitely took Donnie under his wing and became a genuine mentor for him. And even though he's perhaps not the most sophisticated mobster, he's still a very interesting character nonetheless, and you just can't help but feel bad for him a lot throughout the movie because he just always seems to be dealt the short end of the stick. But another thing that I thought was interesting was at the end of the movie, they kind of led you to believe that Lefty was killed because he brought Donnie into the crew. However, this is not true in terms of the real life Lefty, who actually died of a natural death. He probably would have been hit for it. However, when he got called in, the FBI actually intercepted him. So they did probably save his life from getting whacked, at least in that sense. But Lefty also wasn't actually the guy who brought Donnie into the group. It was Tony Murrah. So he was the one who got whacked alongside Sonny Black. And I think the whole scene of Lefty like taking off his jewelry and stuff like that before leaving his house is more so based off of what happened to Sonny Black. I think I read somewhere that he like gave all of his jewelry to like a bartender friend before getting called in and killed. Lastly, apparently the real life Lefty had been approached in the past to like make a movie over his life or some sort of work over his life, and he actually declined. He didn't talk and he didn't want to be involved, and he stayed loyal to the code for the rest of his life. He said, "You want to make a movie about me? Forget about it." Lastly, real quick, I just have like a couple thoughts on Maggie, or maybe just one thought on Maggie. My one thought, I guess, would be is why is she so surprised that an FBI agent is getting pulled away all the time? Like, I know the operation was originally only supposed to be a few months. Totally get that. But I guess if you look at somebody who's in the FBI in a similar light as you would look at, you know, somebody in the military, you know, they get pulled into duty for sometimes really long periods of time, and their families have to be separated from them as well. I'm not saying that makes it easy by any means. I'm sure it's very hard to not have a husband and basically be a single mom for years on end. But I guess it was just surprising to me how upset she is at him for being gone so much when, you know, she has somewhat of an idea of like what he does. She was like, "I want my husband back," and the FBI was like, "Forget about it." Okay, I'm done. Alright, that's all I have for my final thoughts. Definitely leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I always like hearing what other people know that I didn't pick up on when I was watching the movie or researching after the fact. So definitely leave me your thoughts and opinions below, and I'm gonna throw it back to my past self for the outro. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, definitely give me a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to subscribe. It really does help me out and supports my channel. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you the next time I upload a new video.